Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome back to Helsinki. Oh yes, the stream is running and people are already tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Look at that. Autumn is here already. So welcome, welcome everyone. Once again we are exploring a little bit of Helsinki. And I think tonight we are exploring an area we have never been before. So let's see if you can guess which area this is, but it is a totally new neighborhood for my live streams. I hope you enjoyed this little Halloween extra from my channel, from Kulkija to you. Good evening, Alan is the first one in the chat. So, like I said, a little bit different neighborhood. We are not in the city center right now. Actually, we are near the border of Vantaa. And Perfection Loop is watching from Ukraine. Hello and welcome. I hope you enjoy this little live stream from Finland. So, like I was saying, this cozy neighborhood is near the border of Vantaa, and actually I think this is northeast Helsinki. And there is a reason why I'm walking here tonight, and I hope in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes you will see the reason why we are here tonight. So it's the last day of October and Halloween. There is a little bit of hint where we are. If you can see the sign, it says Tapanilan Terveys. So the neighborhood is Tapanila, and there is the school building, and I think we are walking the main street of Tapanila. As you can see, really busy. So Tapanila is a small neighborhood, roughly 11,000 inhabitants, and a lot of beautiful houses from the early 1900s, and also some restaurants and boutiques, and even traffic lights. But yeah, I think we are walking this way because the main event is over there on the other side. But like I was saying, beautiful wooden buildings in this neighborhood, and there is also a grilli, so fast food joint, Finnish style. And a little bit of moon over there. Halloween decorations and pizzeria. Yes, Alan, I'm not very familiar with this neighborhood, but I think the chances of getting lost here are quite low because you always end up to the main street. But yeah, beautiful homes and houses here, and a lot of families with young children, of course, live here. Really cozy neighborhood. It's good to see that the connection seems to be quite good. We have 6,000 kilobytes per second, so it's the maximum rate. So, which means that the image quality should be quite good. So the reason why we are here tonight is this street right here. So this is like a unofficial Halloween street of Helsinki, and we don't have that much Halloween decorations in Finland, but this is one of the exceptions, and a lot of houses have decorations, or even American style decorations here. So let's see what kind of decorations we have over here. Oh, that's scary. There is one on the balcony, and let's zoom in. That is one scary guy. And even more. And Gabriel made it in time. Welcome, welcome. We are exploring Tapanila tonight because this is the unofficial Halloween neighborhood of Helsinki. A lot of decorations here, and many houses have decorations, which is not that common in Finland. But let's see what we have this year. Oh, this one has a hearts, eyes made of hearts. So Perfection Loop is loving Helsinki. Me too, me too. Helsinki is awesome city. Awesome city to live in. And yes, very walkable. And it is hard to say which area is the best, because we have so many different areas. Not only the city center, but also very cozy neighborhoods like Tapanila we are visiting tonight. So you can pretty much choose your neighborhood and whatever works for you best. The skeletons are making a lot of noise. And yes, you can see we are not the only ones exploring this area tonight. So families and other people walking walking here, and let's see, a little bit of candles over here. I think there was a grave over there where the dog was exploring it. Älä tuu. Do not enter. And monsters only. And here we have a little bit of skull decorations, flying candles and flying ghosts. And they are renovating this one, and the scaffolding has decorations too. So I have been only once here before, so I don't have like any memories what they have and what, but I think this is the main street of these Halloween decorations, and it goes on the other way also, so we have to come back, and across the street there is some more houses with decorations. And it might be that tomorrow is even more popular day to explore this area, but I decided to come tonight because maybe we get a little bit of I think it is easier to walk here when it's not that crowded. But yeah, just like in America, people here celebrate Halloween all week and even more. So everyone has these no entrance signs. And it seems like almost every house has some sort of decorations. So this is very festive community, it seems. There is someone hanging from the tree and another decoration on the wall. And while we are here, we can also enjoy beautiful wooden houses. I see some ice. I think there is a body parts on display. So cool. Small details everywhere. Oh no, someone is coming out of the grave. This is so creative. And there is even one more hiding under the leaves.
Älyttömän hyvä. Niin on. Hieno idea.
So this week I have been watching a lot of live streams from New York City. For example, Dutch Mass has covered a lot of neighborhoods with awesome decorations. And one day I would like to visit United States when they are celebrating Halloween and see all the decorations myself. But yeah, they have a lot more of decorations in the US. Someone is waving. So in Finnish it is karkki vai kepponen, trick or treat. And here we have some people trying to escape the house. So, is this the end maybe? Yeah, this is like cul-de-sac. So the street ends here maybe. There's always someone watching. Yes, I think the street ends here. So let's go back and explore the other end of the street next. So I was not expecting this much to see here. So really positive experience so far. You have to take your time, because if you walk the street just once, you miss half of them. So many cool little details all over the place. Let's see if our friend Nightbot is there, and maybe it knows the temperature, but I'm guessing it's something like maybe 10 or 11. Oh, it says 7 degrees Celsius in Helsinki. So not that cold evening, but definitely autumn already. Happy Halloween and welcome everyone. We are exploring Tapanila neighborhood of Helsinki, and this is like an unofficial Halloween neighborhood. Almost every house has some sort of decorations on this street, and this is my first time live streaming from here, so I'm really excited and happy to show you all the little details and all the decorations of this street. You can barely see that those little skeletons hanging right there. Jack-o'-lanterns are my favorites. When I was a kid, my mom made me one out of clay and I still have it. And maybe you can hear that the airplanes flying over, so we are not far from Helsinki-Vantaa airport. But yeah, like I said, jack-o'-lanterns are my favorite decorations. There is one cool one on this side, and yeah, real candles inside the lanterns. I wonder if this neighborhood has also Christmas decorations, because usually when people want to decorate for Halloween, they are also eager to decorate for Christmas. So maybe a little bit later this year we have another live stream from this area, if they have Christmas decorations as awesome as these Halloween decorations. There is the little grave. So scary. Maybe we should go this way first, and then we come back. Because I think we have the church over there. So let's see that one as well while we are here. Most of the houses look like from early 1900s, and they are mostly wooden houses. And this one is turning, and here we have the church. So Tapanila church. Events. Let's see if the other streets have some decorations, or maybe it's just the main street, or so-called main street of Halloween. Yeah, not that much decorations over here. But yeah, I think we should go back. And I came here by car, but I didn't drive this far because I knew these streets are very narrow and there is no street parking in this neighborhood. Yards are so big, so people who live here can park their cars on their yards, and they have also garages. So that's why you don't see that many cars parked on the street.
Absolut.
Oh, we missed these guys when we were walking. But yeah, so many cool little details. This one has a rose. Planes taking off from the airport. Oh no, giant spiders. I love jack-o'-lanterns, but I hate spiders. Ooh, here's one. Oh no, someone lost their hand. Little gravestone over there between the candles. It says 1897 and so far. I always find it funny that we have dirt roads in Helsinki like this one. So better clean my shoes when I get back home. A cyclist coast. Rest in peace. That's kinda cool. People want to guard their privacy, and a lot of, or many of the houses have those private area signs, and I can totally understand it, especially tomorrow evening if there's hundreds of people walking or even thousands of people walking down the street. So you are welcome to watch from the street, but do not enter the private areas. Okay. A lot of young people queuing. And by the way, if you want to know what is the street name, it is right here. So Terveystie, Hälsovägen på svenska. So if you want to follow this walk with Google Maps, there is your clue, Terveystie. Yeah, the road is a little bit in poor condition. Yeah. Let's go this way. Ooh, a lot of people. People here waiting to go to the bar. So I think they have Halloween parties here. Let's see if we can go through. That was surprisingly popular spot. I didn't expect to see so many people and young people in this neighborhood, but the bar must be really popular among the young people. And there is the railway station, Tapanila railway station. So really good connections from here to the city center. And I have heard that many people love to live in this area. Cozy neighborhood with services as well. Let's go back to the main street of this area. So that was only 40 minutes, so basically just one street. But in Finland that was quite a lot of decorations, and so many houses have that Halloween feel. And as you know, Halloween is not yet that big of an event here in Finland, but I think it is one of those like rising stars. So every year more and more people celebrate Halloween. But yeah, that's the railway station, and I think we go this way next. So I parked my car near R-kioski. So let's see what we are going to do next. That was number 74 bus. So bus connections also here. Yeah, I was thinking a little bit driving back to city center. I have my car mount with me, so I can use that if we start driving, because of course you can't use your gimbal while driving, so that might be the next move. Here are some of the apartments in this neighborhood. There is one 121 square meters and 890,000 euros. That is a lot. And then there's one house for 633,000. Wooden house. So that's not bad. Pretty expensive, but overall we are still in Helsinki. Yeah, I think we should take a drive back to city center, because I would like to live stream a little bit more, since this neighborhood was not that big and we have already explored the area. So let's go and find the car. Ooh, there it is. Not the Teslas, but this one. I have to switch my setup. So let's put it that over there. So one moment please, guys. Oh, sorry about the music. Let the music. Let's see how I'm going to do this. So this is I try not to drop my phone. Hard when you are using only one hand. Let's see if you guys can sit there. That might be quite good position for you guys. Right in the middle on the dashboard. And we have still maximum connection, so that looks good. Anyway, let me get my microphone. Where should I put it? Maybe over here. Yeah, happy Halloween and welcome everyone. So if you are wondering what's going on, I'm just starting my car and we are going to drive back to the city center. So this is going to be a little bit of live streaming while driving, and I really hope you can hear and see everything well right now. So let's use the navigator, which will be the fastest way to the city center. All right, I think I know where we are. Let's go. Whoa, that was the door locking sound. I didn't crash. Like I said before, I'm not super familiar with this neighborhood, but I think we go via Malmi first and then to Kehä 1, so the ring road number 1, and from there towards the city center. So the car temperature says 6 degrees Celsius right now, so it is not freezing and quite safe to drive, although it has been raining quite a lot this week. So, and the rain makes everything so dark, or the road is so dark after rain, so always have to be a little bit careful. Oh no, I hope we don't have that much technical issues. It is always a possibility when we are moving and the 5G connection is moving with us. So bear with me. I don't get any warnings at this point, so I hope everything is okay. this is Malmi neighborhood, and on our right side the train tracks. Okay, thank you, Gabriel. It is smoother now. So occasional glitches can happen. Usually the 5G connection is not the best for live streamers like me, because I think it's because the connection is switching between towers. So there might be some glitches when we are moving from one tower to another. I already have my winter tires on. I think it was last week when I switched the tires, so in a way I'm ready for the winter. And usually it makes sense to switch or change the tires early, because you never know when the first snowstorm hits Helsinki and when it goes below zero for the first time. It might happen in September, or it might happen in December. You never know. Okay. Let's see which way we are going to take. Maybe we go east first. Kehä 1, everyone. So ring roads of Helsinki. It should be 80 kilometers per hour, but I think most of the drivers are going between 85 and 90. But there are speed cameras on this road, so I think you shouldn't go above 85, or otherwise you might get a fine. everyone is taking this lane. I think there is one for buses and the second one is turning right pretty soon, and this one is going to the city center. Approaching Viikki right now. That is the neighborhood on our left side. So, and there is a big tram depot on our right side. Oops. Now it's 60 kilometers per hour. So let's slow down, and the lights are red. Yeah, we are entering the city from east, so now we are driving E75, so highway E75, which would bring us to Lahti, for example, if we would go to the other direction. Moi moi Markus, welcome, welcome. We are heading back to the city center already. We saw a little bit of Halloween decorations in Tapanila neighborhood, which is near the border of Vantaa and near the airport. But yeah, it was only one street where we walked, and I decided that we should probably continue the live stream and drive back to the city center. Yeah, that was nice neighborhood. We don't see that much of Halloween decorations in Helsinki and in Finland, and that is like one exception where people really decorate their houses and the whole neighborhood is in the game of decorations. Okay, let's go to Kallio first. Uh-oh. Let's not run the red lights. I think more and more people don't obey the red lights in Helsinki anymore. Like, it is a little bit of menace here nowadays. Can't go straight because the street is only for buses, so we have to take a little bit of detour from here. Actually, this lane, so we can take a right towards the city center next. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that thunderstorm video. Not sandstorm. Yeah, that's another video from Helsinki. Kalasatama towers in front of us. But we are not going to Kalasatama this time. We continue south. Yes, center to the right. Sörnäisten rantatie is the street we are going next. And then we are going to take the new bridge that connects Sörnäinen and Kruununhaka. Let's be careful out here. And red lights. The e-scooters are still in use. I think the city bike season already is over now, but the e-scooters are still in use. On our right there is a counter that tells the number of people living in Finland or the number of citizens in Finland, and now it says 5,667,321. So that's the population of Finland at the moment. Our red lights are much more boring, but they are everywhere. Taxis are eager to go. So this is the new bridge I was talking about, connecting Hakaniemi and Kruununhaka. Oh, you might be coming to Helsinki. That's cool. Welcome, welcome. I think December is nice month of the year to visit Helsinki, especially if the Christmas market is already open, and it is probably, or they are going to open it early in December. I don't know the exact date, but probably the first week of December. And I hope we have a little bit of snow when you are coming, because that makes things extra special when there is snow and you can visit the Christmas market. But of course it is always uncertain if we have snow in December. Yeah, we have a lot of new or beginner taxi drivers in Helsinki, and usually they are immigrants, which means that they don't really know about the Finnish driving culture or traffic culture, and sometimes you get some difficulties with them because they don't really know the rules and the culture. Oh my god. The white car in front of the taxi was littering. They threw trashes away. That is so stupid. Yes, we are going to drive by Amanda. Actually, there she is. We can admire her while waiting the green light. Yeah, I think we go to Mannerheimintien next. Yes, she is a little bit, or she has a little bit of illumination, but not that much. and we don't really have Christmas decorations yet. So when the Christmas lights come, then there is a little bit more of illumination around Haavis Amanda as well. There is Torni. A little bit of the top we can see from here. Let's go to Lönnrotin katu next. Whoa. Really uneven surfaces here. Have to drive slowly. No, we are still waiting for Max. Have to go to Stockholm if you want to have a little bit of Max burgers. But luckily we have our own Hesburger and also friends with burgers. So those two are usually my favorites. Sorry, friends and burgers, not friends with burgers. Yeah, it is a perfect excuse to travel to Stockholm or Copenhagen to have a little bit of Max burger. But it is nice that you can have that tradition of having Max burgers whenever you go there. Oh, long message from Gabriel, so I try my best to read it. But yes, now we have red lights, so I can read your question right here. Okay, unrelated to those with driver's license, but did you find it hard to take it? And yeah, Stockholm is aggressive. That's right, and Helsinki is somewhat aggressive as well. But whenever I took my driving license test, I was still living in central Finland, so it was a smaller town from where I got my license. But after I moved to Helsinki, I think it was not that bad to get used to traffic in Helsinki. Of course, it is different, but you always drive the same routes, and after a while you get used to it. So for me it was not that bad after all, but you can definitely tell that the traffic is much more aggressive here compared, for example, to Jyväskylä or some other smaller cities or smaller towns in Finland. Yeah, no problem. And when I was younger, Helsinki felt much more aggressive, or the traffic in Helsinki felt much more aggressive. I still remember when I was first driving in Helsinki, and I think we were visiting Helsinki with my parents, and it was really nerve-wracking situation and experience. But after all, it was not that bad of an experience, and I didn't get any fear or anything like that from driving here. But yeah, I know a lot of people who stress about driving in Helsinki. And of course, locals always drive faster, and they are much more aggressive because they know the streets, and they know which lanes to take, and all that kind of local knowledge, of course. And here's a good example. People really don't know which lane to take when, oh, and this one is going against the red light. So as you can see, some of the intersections can be quite difficult to navigate if you are not from Helsinki. And one thing you have to be always careful are the trams. So usually, like 99%, in 99% of the cases, trams go first. So you always have to yield them and be careful, especially when you are driving over the tram tracks. And of course, roadworks everywhere, which make it even more difficult. So we are in Töölö right now. So Mekelininnkatu is the street, and we are going back north. and now it's Friday evening, so that might be another reason why the traffic might feel a little bit more aggressive. A lot of people just cruising around and having good time. And of course there's some people who want to show off and use the power of their cars. Yeah, maybe we should go and see Cafe Regatta next. It's this one. If we turn left, there is a cool old Volvo in front of us. Speed bumps everywhere. There's Cafe Regatta on our left side, but you can't really see it because it is so dark. And a little bit of traffic coming, so let's wait for a minute. The street is so narrow that you have to wait if someone else is coming. Sleeping policeman. That's clever. But we have a thin policeman. The speed cameras are peltipoliisi in Finnish. So police officers made of tin. Can you see Sibelius monument on our right side? There it was. No one is coming behind us, so I can drive slowly. That's Kesäranta on our left side, the Prime Minister's residence. Not much to see, quite dark area. And maybe we can go towards Seurasaari next. I think we have a good signal, so no problem with our connections at the moment. And we have 25 people watching. So hello everyone and welcome to Helsinki. We are just having a Friday evening drive, we visited Tapanila neighborhood earlier, and after that I drove back to city center, and now we are just driving around and enjoying Friday evening. It is almost 10 p.m. local time. I don't know why the taxi driver was flashing its lights. Yeah, this is one of my favorite streets, especially when you are cycling. Not that much car traffic here, so easy to cycle. Yeah, the leaves can be slippery, but it is 6 degrees Celsius right now, so the road surface is just wet. It is not icy at the moment. Residential neighborhood, Mäntyniemi. President's residence is behind us, so to speak, and it is under renovation right now, so the president is not living there at the moment. And here we have Tamminiemi, another former residence of the presidents, and Urho Kekkonen used to live there, and after his death it was made a museum, so nowadays Tamminiemi is a museum. Party people walking, so I think it is quite popular evening for Halloween parties and stuff like that. Maybe we should go to Munkkiniemi next. Here we have the state guest house where President Stubb is living. I don't know if he is home right now, but there's the gate on our left side. Can we? No, we have to go around. Actually, let's turn here. Turn around here and go back. We have to take this street because it is one-way street. Oh boy, it is narrow. But yeah, we have plenty of space. Yeah, I'm your private chauffeur. So this is way better than those hop on, hop off buses. You got your private tour with me. Okay, is this going or not? She was just standing there and not making a move, so it was quite difficult to tell if she was going to go across the street. Mm. Yes, this is one of those tours you have to bring your own snacks and drinks Unfortunately, I can't provide those to you, but I try my best to entertain you. Yeah, that Volvo was driving really fast, and now he has to stop because the red lights. So no point of going that fast. There is always a red light for you. In the next intersection there is a speed camera. So let's see if the Volvo driver flashes the camera. He is going really fast. No, he didn't flash the camera. That's a bummer. I was hoping to see the flash, but no. And the cameras are not, of course, working all the time. So that might be the reason. But yeah, let's go a little bit back towards city center. There's another camera now. He is braking hard. He knew that there was a camera, so that's why he was braking. But I'm more like a relaxed driver, and I like to drive slow. It is much more pleasant for me. And after all, this is a city environment, which means that you don't really get that far if you are driving fast compared if you are driving slow. Like here, you can see that the Volvo driver is always in front of us, even though he drives much faster than what I do. And here we have the new section of Mannerheimintie. So this was opened maybe a month ago, and the renovation of Mannerheimintie is now complete. And we have great bike lanes on our right side and also on the other side of the street. So really easy for cyclists as well. Hello Jouni, welcome. We are just driving around in Helsinki at the moment. I have still 25% battery left. So a couple of couple more minutes with this live stream. Yes, the tram traffic is here once again, as you can see. So this is number 10 line, and also number 4 goes via Mannerheimintie, and I think some other trams as well. But yes, the trams are back. Some random traffic cones in the middle of the street. So they might be still fixing some minor details, but like 99% of the street is ready. The girls missed the tram. I think it was stopping for them again, because sometimes the tram drivers will stop again if they see that someone is coming, and for example the light is red, so then they of course take passengers again. What the hell is this one doing? Like I said before, some of the taxi drivers really don't know the traffic rules or the traffic culture in Finland. So sometimes people say that if you see the taxi dome, you should be aware. That's like a sign that the driver might be doing something crazy. Like this one. And this one is driving with high beams on. Probably don't even realize it. Yes, that's true. The metro line is not that long. But luckily we have our trams. No, I don't think we have any plans for extending the metro system, because the last extension was towards west to Espoo, and I think they are quite pleased at the moment. So I don't think they have any plans for extensions at the moment. After all, you have to have a certain number of people living along the metro line so that it makes sense to build it. So, and I don't think Helsinki or the metropolitan area expands that much at the moment. So it doesn't make sense to expand the metro system right now. Oh, once again, the signal seems to be a little bit weaker now. It is strange that it is always weaker when we enter the city center. Some seagulls. Maybe this wasn't a good idea to come here because the taxi drivers, you are probably going to see some aggressive driving in here. Yeah, it might be that the taller buildings are blocking the signal. Yeah, it's really weak right now. Oh, Markus, I'm not sure if Vapiano is still operating in Helsinki. Yeah, I don't really know about it. Please go. Oh, there it is. It seems to be open still. Yeah, it was open. Ooh, Ioniq 6. That car always reminds me of Saab. There is something similarity design-wise. There is Waldorf Astoria hotel nowadays. This used to be Hotel Maria, but it went bankrupt a couple of months ago, and now it is owned by another hotel chain. So Maria didn't last too long, maybe 2 or 3 years only. And I think they are now trying to get American tourists to stay here or stay there, because we lost all the Russian tourists in Helsinki. And I think that was one of the reasons why Hotel Maria didn't make it. Yeah, it was very ambitious, and it was kind of sad to hear that it didn't make it, but at least they could sell it to someone else who might have a little bit more resources to run a luxury hotel like that. And the owner of Maria lost a lot of his own money with the hotel. So I think that made it extra sad. Here we have a great parking spot for a moment. So I think it is time to wrap this up. So once again, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye, moi moi!